Watch the rain as it's falling down.
Stonks. That's the word of the week, or probably the word of the year so far, and a lot of people will be wondering why, and I'm pretty sure most people already know, but recently, the Reddit page r/Wall Street Bets basically betted that they could destroy all the GameStop short sellers. I'm not going to explain any of the technical jargon or anything because, I'll be honest, I don't completely understand it. I only got into trading a few months back. But, yeah, stonks. I'm just in awe at the power of the internet sometimes. So, if you don't know what happened, basically, Reddit page r/Wall Street Bets, which has taken multiple attempts to actually say, I don't know why I can't say it, but anyway, decided it would be a great idea to inflate GameStop's stock price by, I think, at its highest, it went from $20 per share to about $400 per share. I'm not the best at maths, but that is a large percentage increase, I'll tell you that much. And this was literally just a meme. It was literally a joke. And the fact that it went so well, so many people have got a lot of money out of this situation, which I think is hilarious, while also completely, ruining Wall Street and completely just defunking all the short sellers that were shorting GameStop. And I think it's amazing, honestly. I really regret not being involved in it, honestly. I was planning on buying some stock for GameStop just purely because it's gaming related. I'm a fan of that kind of stuff, and also there is actually some good reasons to be buying stock in GameStop right now, especially in terms of they've just made a deal with Microsoft a few months back, as well as they've had a decent quarter to say that, most brick and mortar shops aren't really open right now. But generally, they are a company that is worth watching, regardless of the situation that just happened. When they drop back down to being $20 per share, $10 per share, whatever, it will be worth just keeping an eye on them and just being like, if this starts to uptick slightly, maybe it's time to buy. Because the chances are the actual stockbrokers, the actual stock markets, are going to increase the value of GameStop at some point, just because they're not doing terribly right now, especially under the circumstances. So it's just very interesting that something like this would happen. Now, the main story to this, beyond just that the internet has more power than the actual bigwigs that are in charge of Wall Street, is that Robinhood, which is a very popular broker, essentially, for stocks, stopped the trade of a few different things, GameStop being one of them, AMC another one, and yeah, people weren't very happy. A few class action lawsuits have been pushed, which aren't going to go anywhere because of how Robinhood's, I was about to say TOS, but that's not really applicable. Their terms of service, I suppose, but it's not really the same thing. Their terms and conditions, their agreement, their contract, very much doesn't allow you to have a class action. But it could still go badly for them just because of arbitration and stuff like that. I won't get into it now because it's a lot of jargony stuff that, once again, I don't really understand all too much. But long and short of it is, people aren't very happy that Robinhood decided to just stop them from, buying stocks. You could sell still, or you could hold, but the option was really sell or nothing, realistically, because no one wanted to hold when the value was going down. It's just kind of how stocks work, how trading works, which is unfortunate, but hey, well, it's still around, as of recording this, around $90 per stock, which is still, considerably higher. If you bought for 20 a stock, you're still making a decent profit off of selling now. So, I mean, it's still pretty good. And it could potentially go up still. It's really interesting. As I say, I only recently got into the whole, world of stocks and trades and stuff like that. I just find it interesting. I like watching the numbers go up and down, honestly. That's basically my entire, interest in it. I've barely put any money into it. I just kind of like to watch the numbers go up. So, this entire situation was very interesting. I wish I'd bought stock in GameStop or AMC, but it's too late for that now, hindsight and all that. But yeah, I don't use Robinhood because I'm in the UK. I use eToro, which is a very similar service. And yeah, just generally stocks are interesting. I would honestly like to talk more about stocks in the future. I just thought this would be a good way of just introducing it. And yeah, I'm sorry this is a bit of a shorter video. I was going to be doing a full recap of January, but so much stuff happened in January that it's taking me so long. So that's probably going to be next week's video. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Also, expect more just random midweek uploads and like random off time scale, off schedule uploads, just because, there's always stuff happening that I want to talk about. I don't always fit it into a Wednesday slot. Sometimes it'll be midweek, sometimes it'll be, weekend stuff. It all just depends on what news is happening. I might be talking about Elliot Page again sometime this week. I don't know. It depends if more information comes out about the situation. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
It's been a long week. I feel like I could use a vacation. I can hardly think. It's like the worst